Johnny Depp, this 90 seconds cult classic in which he was recast. In the 1990s and right up to the beginning of the 2000 seconds, Johnny Depp was Hollywood's scoundrel, represented in the first Freddy film, Les Griffes de la Nuit, then revealed by Tim Burton in Edward Has Your Money, and confirmed by Jim Jarmusch in Dead Man. Johnny Depp was the actor in The Wind with his beautiful smile, his sad eyes, and his rebellious mouth. Also talented as Who Is. However, it would appear that Johnny Depp was forced to reprise a 1994 release that later became a cult favorite. It Is Told to You. In actuality, Johnny Depp would not have been chosen for the Pulp Fiction cast directed by Quentin Tarantino. The movie is a 90 seconds classic, the author's masterpiece, and a cult favorite of many moviegoers. This information had already begun to circulate in 2016, when an image of the distribution grill appeared online. Recently, Quentin Tarantino discussed Johnny Depp's role in Pulp Fiction in an interview with the podcast YMH. However, the story is more complicated, as is frequently shown in the filmmaker's interviews with depleted energy and mitraillette debt. The protagonist of the story is Pumpkin, a novice tattooist that appears twice in Pulp Fiction. During the opening performance, Bavard, in the dining room. Moreover, during the closing scene, Bavard behaves similarly, but much more tensely, during dinner. Quentin Tarantino initially wants Christian Slater to play Pumpkin. He played the lead role in Tony Scott's True Romance, a movie based on a Tarantino script that was made a year earlier. Then, a change of plan. Tim Roth was QT's second selection, a perfect actor for this well-played role of the little miserly one. It works out well because the two actors already worked together on the author's first feature-length film, Reservoir Dogs, 2 years earlier. In reality, producer Mike Medavoy opted against casting Johnny Depp as Pumpkin's split personality. He wanted to guarantee the success of the movie in theaters by octroying the actor everyone was cheering for at the time. Faced with resistance from his investors, Quentin Tarantino starts to question the choice of Johnny Depp as the actor in Pumpkin and whether or not doing so was necessary. The Pulp Fiction director remembers the lengthy debates over his film. You think that Johnny Depp, for playing Pumpkin, who one only sees in the opening and closing scenes, would make a lot more money at the box office. Legitimate demand from a director known for his or her devotion to the actors and actresses who appear in his or her movies. Then, Mike Medavoy had responded to him by saying that the comedian was very well liked and that would have been a good idea even in this small role. In the podcast YMH, the filmmaker explains that he took this observation into account before giving the matter much thought. Likewise, Johnny Depp. In the opening scene of a second, eagerly anticipated picture by a promising filmmaker, there is forcibly an actor in full ascent, if not starification. It's both logical and hard, and that is not refused, except that Quentin Tarantino has never done anything like everyone else. He made the decision to directly offer Tim Roth the role of Pumpkin. The actor accepted cash in the crowd. Therefore, Johnny Depp has never received the proposal. The rest is crucial to the history of American cinema in the 1990s. Tim Roth delivers a monologue while sitting at a cafe banquet while wearing Pumpkin's Hawaiian chemise in the opening scene of Pulp Fiction. Faced to him is his young friend Bunny, played by Amanda Plummer. The similarities between the two are clear, maybe even more so in the film's closing scene where Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta's portrayals of two gun-toting assassins square off against the two brawlers. These gunfighters almost meet up with each other in a Mexican standoff where only Tarantino, along with Sergio Leone and John Woo, knows the outcome.